For me, I think the biggest thing that football taught me was how to overcome adversity.
At some point in your life, you're going to have some tough times.
You have to have that next play mentality.
That cohesiveness and that working together, that's really something special that you can't get in a lot of other areas.
When you practice that and you live that in other phases of your life, it becomes second nature because all you know how to do is fight.
It's not an easy game. If it were easy, everyone would do it.
You start to appreciate the smaller contributions that people make. You don't just look at the big one because you knew it took 6 or 7 other guys who are unsung.
And you can't take shortcuts and be successful.
Doing what they do to make it possible for the guy getting the press clippings or whatever it might be.
In this game, whether it's as a coach or a player.
So I would certainly say that you definitely got a very quick lesson in how to overcome adversity playing football.
First, let's start out with some keys to victory for both teams. Looking at the Houston Texans, they have to have a run game mindset. Running the football is about attitude and want to, just like stopping the run is. And when you look at the Texans backfield, you see Lamar Miller. You also see a guy like Tyler Ervin. They have to find ways to get that ground game going. If they can develop the balance, it goes a long way in helping them win the game. And you also want to force Jacoby Brissett to play fast. He's a guy that's a little bit too methodical in his process, from setup to throwing. Not processing skills, he's excellent in that area, but it's about him dropping back a little bit too slow, winding up, throwing the football. Force him to play fast, force him to get rid of that football quickly, and I think that's how they can have some success. And points add up versus New England. Doesn't matter if you're inside the red zone. If you can come away with 3, that's a great thing. If you come away with 7, that's even better. But points add up. When you have opportunity to score, you have to take full advantage. And for New England in this ball game, you want to keep that entire playbook open for Jacoby Brissett. Doesn't matter if he's a rookie or a 15-year vet. You want to allow the quarterback the opportunity to work with that entire playbook. That's the only way this offense can stay on pace. And you also don't want to allow Will Fuller to get deep down the field. Always keep a safety shaded over top or find ways to bracket him at the line of scrimmage or find ways to disrupt the timing of the passing game, because again, he's the guy that they like to send deep down the field as a compliment to DeAndre Hopkins, and he usually ends up with a big play. Sometimes it ends up being a touchdown. Also, you want to take chances in the secondary. Facing Brock Osweiler, he will give you at least 2 to 3 opportunities in a ball game to pick off a pass. If they can take chances, they do have some great ball hawks on the corners, and also at safety, they can come away with a turnover. The Houston Texans obviously have to dictate the terms in the passing game versus Jacoby Brissett. I'm going to show you how they can do so by forcing him to go to the outside, where he's going to have to make an accurate throw consistently throughout the ball game. Here's what we're talking about here. We're going to get downward pressure. We're going to take away his short, quick routes, which means we're going to take away these quick slants here because we're sending pressure. So what you want to do, we're going to get outside pressure here. He's going this way. He's coming around, looping in that B gap. So ideally, Brissett may think, okay, this guy is available on a quick slant. That's his hot read. We're taking that away with the guy drifting off in the zone. He's manned up one-on-one with the receiver. Now what we're going to do front side, we're going to have this nose tackle get a good bump. And he's going to allow this 5 technique. He's going to shoot first. Boom. He's going to wait. We're going to get double B gap pressure. He's going around here. We're going to have this outside backer. His job is to cross face. Bang, right in there. Dropping here, here. He's manned up one-on-one, and he's dropping back. So you're taking away the quick, short routes. You're getting good pressure here on this tight end. If he leaks out right here in the flat or going in or going out, you have 2 guys right here available to make a play. You want him to go down the sideline to these receivers where you trust your cornerbacks one-on-one versus their receivers if they're going deep down the field, and you also have safety help as well. So this is just one way where the Houston Texans can dictate the terms in the passing game against a rookie quarterback in Jacoby Brissett. This week versus the Houston Texans, facing a rookie quarterback in Jacoby Brissett, the Texans will try to get a lot of pressure on that Patriots offense, and I'm going to show you how New England can move the pocket versus that pressure and get Brissett in a positive situation. Show you what we're talking about here. I like the condensed set tight end on the backside, 2 wide receivers bunched together, and let's say this could be a guy. Maybe they play Clay Harbor finally in the backfield. I love the versatility that he has. Could play fullback, H-back, or even tight end. So you put him in motion. And we're going to run just a simple play-action pass. We're going to leak him out in the flat. That's your safety valve. Play-action pass here. And we're going to boot him out right there. Again, you want to move Brissett away from the pressure, because downward pressure versus a rookie quarterback, especially against a defense like the Houston Texans, could be problematic. Backside tight end is going to work up into the post. Reason being, you want to take away the safety and or corner. If they put a corner on this side, then you want to take away the corner and the safety, but we have two safeties aligned on this side because we want two corners on the wide receiver. So you're taking these two guys out the play, which is good because it, again, takes two defenders away from where we're going to go play side. Now we have 3-on-2 essentially. So play action boot, fake the handoff, leaking clear harbor out in the back. Guy at the top of the bunch is going to work up, out, and boom, he's going to the corner. Inside guy is going to push in, up, and he's going to come, boom, like a short or a 10-yard out, a square out. So you want to work touchdown to check down. So touchdown, check down. Worst case scenario, Brissett can be the fourth option and take off and run. Or if he has enough time back here as he set up outside leg of the tackle, and this is open, if this guy skates over here to take away one of those options on these flood pattern routes, then you have one-on-one backside with the tight end Martellus Bennett, which will be an ideal situation for New England. So again, it's about moving the pocket for a young quarterback, getting him off the spot so that way that downward pressure of the Houston Texans won't be a problem.
The biggest X factor for the Texans in this ball game will be the play of their offensive line. They're a little bit banged up front. They're going to have to get the ground game going in order to have some success versus New England, and it starts with the guys that are going to be enlisted as starters in this contest. If they can have some success up front, it's not only going to help out their passing game, but their running game will be the direct beneficiary of that. And for the Patriots in this ball game, their running game, I think, is the biggest X factor. Quiet as kept. It doesn't matter who's the quarterback for New England. They are able to run the football, which takes a ton of pressure off of the quarterback position. And so if the Patriots can come in, establish the ground game with Garrett Blount and company, it goes a long way in helping them win this game. I like the Patriots in this one. I think their defense will do a great job impressing the receivers at the line of scrimmage, forcing Brock Osweiler to hold that football just a little bit too long, and they'll be able to get pressure on him and get him down on the ground. Also, conversely, on the other side of the ball, their offense, I think, again, is one of the most well-balanced offensive attacks in the NFL. They can run the football, which makes life a lot easier for whomever is back there at quarterback in this game is going to make life a lot easier for Jacoby Brissett.